It's been a while, but play the song. Bro, I just do not understand. Like every time I boot up this game, I be thinking I'm gonna have a good day, and I never just have a good day, okay? And this whole event, Brandon. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get a little blue eyes in there. I'm expecting some Snake Eyes, Fire King, maybe some Tin Pie. No, I've just been playing against Brandon players the entire time. Why? Why? What's going on, everybody? As you can see, we are back with the WCS event. I am currently level 13. I've been having not that hard of a time. I've been encountering a lot of Branded, and I've been able to just deal with them with Exo Sisters. Now, the thing with Exo Sisters is I can typically tell why I've lost with Exo Sisters because they're very vulnerable to like Nib and like Ash. Like they're very vulnerable to Ash traps, hand traps, if you know where to put them. So, but we're gonna keep rocking with it because it's been going well for me. The goal today is to get to 15. I doubt I get all the way to the end stage because I just have too many things to do in real life. So today we're gonna try to get to 15, and then we'll have another video which will be the final one, and we'll see how far we can get. As always, so first of all, before I even go into that, how some of y'all was like, I finished this day 1 and day 2. How? Did you just not go outside? Did you just sit in all day and play Master Duel? How did y'all get day 1 and day 2? How is it even remotely possible that y'all made it to the end of this? How? So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna try to get to stage 15. As always, if you enjoy Master Duel content / TCG content, please be sure to hit the subscribe button as we upload every other day. And I'm back to uploading on TikTok. The new TikTok thingy is Weeby Cards. If you care, if you don't, then oh well. Let's get into these duels. All right. So yeah, like I was saying at the start of the video, I've been encountering a lot of Branded. Literally, I would say like 90% of my games are against Branded. Which I have encountered Branded more than I've encountered like, well, that's not good. I've encountered Branded more than I've encountered like Tin Pie and Snake Eyes and stuff like that. For me, it's literally just been Branded. And I wonder why. I'm very curious as to why I'm seeing so much Branded. Because it's Branded the free deck now, right? Like the free deck, because I believe before it was like Sword Soul. Is it Branded now? That's like kind of the free deck. I still don't understand like entirely how like this works. Not the game, but like how WCS works. So from what I gathered, right, before, at least last year, the top people draft players that they like or something like that. Like it's like teams. I still kind of hate. I kind of hate how they do Master Duel like WCS stuff. Like it don't entirely make sense to me. That just seems like a weird way to do things. Like teams, and then the teams are like the captains, and then the captains draft players. Like that seems like a weird way to do competitive. I don't know. It just seems weird. Am I the only person that thinks like that? Like that just seems like an odd way to really do competitive. Because in my mind, right, you would have like I guess Master Duel is hard, right? Because essentially, if you have a tournament, what are they playing? What is this? Ritual Beast? You literally never see this deck, dear God. Yikes. I gotta remember what this deck does. After you normal summon this card, you can special summon. So he's about to special summon the card. We're gonna banish. I don't even know you can banish one Ritual Beast for your deck face up during your second standby phase. Add this card. Okay, so they're going to. I really don't understand Ritual Beast at all, bro. This is one deck I don't understand. So he's gonna banish one card from his deck face up. I think what I want to try to go into here is something that stops graveyard effects. Okay. If a Ritual Beast you destroy, well, you can banish this card from the graveyard. So because this was banished, it could be special summoned. Okay, we got a lot of avenues here, I guess. Not really for real. What we kind of do. We get a return of banish. The thing is, I'm just trying to wait to see where I even interrupt this deck. Because I literally don't know anything about Ritual Beast at all, bro. Like, literally at all. The most I know about Ritual Beast was we watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG event, and people were playing Ritual Beast. So it seems like, now the problem I'm about to have with this deck, it seems like a lot of cards are banished, right? Once per turn, you can target 2 of your banished cards and return them to the graveyard. Quick effect, you can return this card you control and then target. See, this is so annoying, right? Because there's literally no way to stop this. It has an effect where it basically 2 of his banished cards can get sent to the graveyard and they get a Ritual Beast card. But it also has a quick effect where you can target, like you can return this to your extra deck and then target the cards anyway, and then just special summon them. So it's a really bad situation either way. Yikes. I don't even know how you would deal with this. I guess you would wait for the quick effect and return it. So I'm confused. What's the difference? He did the graveyard effect, and then he did what? So they're coming to the field. So what is the graveyard effect? Does that even matter? So I could nib here, but I'm gonna hold off on nib. So the point was to get this in the graveyard, I guess. And he still gets the draw. Yikes. Yikes. And so he's gonna banish a card here. I think this is probably where I'm gonna pop Returna. Because I honestly don't know what to do. Where do you want to banish here? Let's get rid of this. Or should I get rid of this? This effect is gonna pop either way. Yikes. Let's get rid of this. Right. And let's see what happens. I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And then we're gonna pop Vadis. Alright. We still have Nib, in case things get tricky. The thing here is, like, I don't know which Exo-Sister card to take here. Because we're gonna get an XZ summon. But I don't know necessarily what I would want to XZ summon in here. Because it's not really using graveyard effects per se. I think neither. So I don't know what this deck does. It's hard to know which Exo-System monster to go into because I don't necessarily know. So here's the thing. We could go into Mikolas and get just a banish, right? And just banish one of these. Or we can get, because, okay, we're just, I don't know. It's hard to play Exo-Sisters against decks you don't know. Because you want to pick one of the Exo-Sisters that basically stops them from doing what they want to do. But the problem with Ritual Beast is I literally don't know what is happening. They're just banishing cards. I feel like I made the wrong choice, bro. I feel like I should not have went into Mikolas. I feel like I should have went into... I don't even know. I feel like I should have went into the one that negates a card. I should have just took a card negate. But that's, I don't even know if that would have been helpful here. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So, I think this is what I'm going to do the banish here, right? We're going to banish this. Right? And we're going to hope that that ends their turn, bro. We're going to hope. You can banish one ritual beast cards. Nope, they're doing something else. Okay. So this card, the thing with this deck, right, is they send cards to the graveyard and banish them, and then they can just summon things using those cards. The problem with the deck I'm playing is none of, like, I have cards that can stop them from summoning from graveyard and activating cards in the graveyard, but they're not necessarily activating cards in the graveyard. They're activating cards outside of the graveyard, using stuff in the graveyard. Okay, they're bringing this back. In fact, you can return this card to your extra deck and then target 2. And it still has this freaking effect. So if I pop Nib here, I put myself in a worse situation, basically, because this card can do the quick effect where it can return this card to the extra deck and then target 2 cards. Yikes. Okay. So basically, I think where I want to pop Nib is when they activate this quick effect. When they activate this quick effect, I think that's when I want to pop Nib. I think. Otherwise, I have no clue, right? Because they're gonna activate this, right? They're gonna summon this. I really have to wait for this. Yikes! 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 I'm trying to wait. I hope they don't go into something. Bro. What am I supposed to do? Okay. If a spell or trap is activated, you can manage and negate the activation. Okay. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. I should have been evenly matched now. Did I have evenly this entire time? Bro, so many things are happening. Okay. Another card. They're gonna run out of time. They're gonna run out of time. If I could disrupt them enough for them to run out of time, we feel good about that. Right? You can target 2 ritual beings and return them to the graveyard. If you do, they're gonna run out of time. I'm not gonna pop Nib yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm being patient. Y'all say I don't be patient in it. Because I'm really waiting on this card. I think this card and this card both have the same effect, but they've already used this one. So I'm really waiting on them to pop this one. That's really what I'm waiting for. Oh, man. Okay. They're running out of time. Wait, is that me with 68 seconds? Well, ritual beast monster. Ignore. Okay. Okay. They're gonna banish those, and they're summoning a ritual beast monster. Okay. I think this is where I pop Nib. Can attribute or activate. You need to put contribute cards to activate a card effect. Okay. During your opponent's turn, you can target 1. Okay. This is where I think this is where we pop Nib. I think this is where we pop Nib. I think. I don't know. Okay. Hopefully, that ends their turn. Oh my God. Did I make a smart play? Did I finally make a smart play? Now here's what we're going to do. All right. We are not going to... Ooh, never mind. I was going to say we're not going to attack, but us getting Harpy's Feather Duster is a good pull. Right? So we can get rid of this. All of this is gone. What was all of this? Counter Trap. Ooh. Ooh. If your controller disrupt, so they just had a bunch of counter traps when your opponent... Now here's the problem that we're about to run into. Is that technically we cannot get rid of Nib. The only thing I think could help me here is Utopia. But I forgot how you actually get to this card. Once per turn, you can also exceed summon by discarding one trap. Once per turn, you can also XZ summon fully armored Ray Lancer by discarding one trap, spell or trap, and using one rank 4 XZ monster you control. So I don't even have that. We're in a bad situation. We're just gonna put Nib in defense because we can't get rid of this token. Summoning Stella here doesn't really do much. Actually, summoning Stella here would get us killed. So we are just going to hope for the best. Very much. Why am I so short on time? That one at whose turn took 1,000,000 years. It sucks because we managed to get out of the Ritual Beast situation. But the problem is we just did not have anything to really capitalize. We didn't have anything to capitalize. Like Harpy's Feather Duster was a good pull. But yeah, we didn't really have nothing to capitalize. To get rid of this token. Yikes. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what we could have done differently. I don't know. I honestly don't know what we could have done different. The best thing we can hope for here. Here's best case scenario, I think. Is that they get rid of this. They have a bunch of cards on the field, right? They get rid of Nib. And then we pop evenly, and then we pull another excess system. That's best case scenario to get out of this situation. But the likely scenario is that they just do enough damage this turn for me to lose. Honestly, the one of the things I'm kind of hoping for is that, you know what? I just realized I lost. I lost. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Because all I gotta do is put this token to attack mode. And then just attack this with this. I've literally lost. I literally lost. I'm so... Oh, that was dumb of me. Well, either way I was cooked. It didn't matter. I just didn't have enough. Because even if I put Stella in defense, it wasn't going to do enough damage. So, me giving them this token kind of sold me. It saved me and sold me at the same time. Yikes. Yeah. Alright, yeah. There's not too much I could have really done there. I kind of sold myself. Why didn't really sell? It was nothing I could do. There was really nothing I can do. Yeah. And then they could just attack with this token. Yeah. That was a GG situation. It was a good duel. I mean, it's only 4 turns, but there was a lot of interactions. Yikes. Yeah. Dang it, bro. Dang it. I just didn't have enough resources to get a good 3rd turn. I just did not have a good enough resources. And then I maxi turn 1, yep. GG's. I think it'll be one of them days where I just lose every duel. Is that what we're leaning towards? So basically, right here, if they have imperm or max C, actually no, it's fine. It's fine. If they impermanence, it's fine. I was gonna say, we do not get full combo here. I don't think. Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I'm tripping. We do. We get marked. Last duel was crazy. You don't encounter ritual beasts a lot. I remember asking somebody why don't more people play ritual beasts, and I think somebody told me that it's still just kind of hard to play. We're gonna get nib just in case. Let's hit nib. Let's hit nib here just in case they got nib. But yeah, somebody told me ritual beast is just kind of hard to play, which is fair because it seems like it's a lot going on. Martha here. Yeah, I've been trying to analyze these duels to see if there's things I could have done better, and I think that one I was just good. But yeah, like what I was saying before, I do think it's kind of weird how they do how they do like the competitive events in like Master Duel. Because obviously I think it's too many people, or like it requires too much resources to do, like, at least for Master Duel, it's too many, because you would need a bunch of computers or phones or something. You would have to have a bunch of setups for people. So I get that. That's probably too much and a bit too overwhelming. And then you need like judges and stuff like that. Like, that's probably too overwhelming. Wait, does Master Duel even need judges? Like, how do you cheat in Master Duel? Like, how? How's that possible? But, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's a better way to do it. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe, like, there's, like, big events, right? And people accumulate points by, like, you getting first, second, and third in those events. Like, and then the, like, top 50 people or top 100 people with points go to WCS, and then they compete. Because I feel like you can have enough machines for, like, 150 people. I already hit it. What was this? What? Send this to the grave, then target in your opponent's graveyard and banish them. Okay. That doesn't do anything. So, okay. This whole time I'm thinking they holding something crazy, but I was like, at first I thought that was banish two light monsters on the field. I was like, that's very specific. That is very specific. But why do I feel like I'm about to get hit with Raigeki? Oh, he ain't got none. Ooh, it turned ender. We are going to detach a material here. We're gonna detach this. And do we even want to pop Returner here? Do we even want to pop Returner here? Yeah, so next turn we don't really have to do much. Let's get, I don't remember which one I picked. Did I pick one? I don't think I did. And then pop Vadis here. Alright, boom. Alright, so they quit. Yeah, because we were about to clear that board. We were about to clear that board out. That was GG's. But yeah, take my words with a grain of salt, because I'm not entirely sure how competitive Master Duel works. I could be completely wrong and not know what I'm talking about. But who knows? Maybe I'm right. I told y'all, like, branded. We're literally, I'm surprised we haven't seen it more. Literally, all branded. Yikes. Trying to think about, well, we're obviously going to go into evenly. And evenly should help. Should, by theory. The problem, the only card that's going to be annoying is Tri-Brigade, right? Because you can send Tri-Brigade and then it can just negate, it can negate evenly, I believe. Yeah, because they're going to end up getting Tri-Brigade back in their hand. And that's kind of like their security blanket. To where, like, oh, if all else fails, I can send Tri-Brigade. And then I can negate whatever. Well, so, oh, it's a monster effect. Never mind. I'm stupid. Tri Brigade only works on monster effects. Okay. So yeah, I don't entirely know how competitive works, and so I could be completely wrong in my thoughts about it. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like at least from what I watch, seems weird. Seems weird. Seems like a weird thing. Yeah. Why so many people? Am I missing something with Branded, bro? Because like so many people are playing Branded in this event. It's like when I first started playing Master Duel, I saw Branded a lot, and then it started to teeter off. I was seeing more Blue Eyes and more Snake Eyes, obviously, and Tenpai. But in this event in particular, I have not seen Tenpai one time. Maybe it's because I'm lower level. I have not seen Tenpai one time. I've seen quite a bit of Blue Eyes, but for most part, I've seen some Fire King. But for the most part, I've just been seeing Branded, and I'm trying to. I wonder if it's because it's the free deck or what. Well, the free deck for Branded is not complete Branded, right? And this person is using like the 60 card Branded. Okay. Yikes. So. So we're definitely going to start with evenly. And right now, it doesn't look like they have something that can negate it, at least from what I'm seeing. At least from what I'm seeing. I think. Mirror Gate, Jade Dragon, except one fusion monster. If this fusion card leaves, you can destroy your monsters during the end phase. So, that is the issue we're going to kind of run into here. Is with Ice Jade Dragon. Because the problem and what's going to happen is that when we go into evenly, and if we play a monster, it's going to get destroyed in my end phase. So my board is going to get cleared. So that is obviously a problem. So I'm trying to decide what exactly do I... Did they ever get Tri Brigade back? I'm assuming they did. No, they didn't. Unless they have another one. If a face-up fusion monster is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of the fact while this card is in your graveyard. Okay. So, let's see what they do. Okay. Yikes. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about the best course of action. Bro, it's their intern and they're doing so many things. I hate Brandon. I don't talk about how much I hate this deck enough. I genuinely don't. I literally don't. Okay. Because now on their turn, they get a bunch of stuff. Alright. So we got Imperm. Ooh, that's good. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. That is a good pick. Because what we're going to start with is Imperm. We're going to Imperm Mirror Jade first. So that way that effect doesn't kick in. But now we are going to go into evenly unless they have something. Okay, so now we're going to go into evenly. Here. Activate evenly. Let's clear this board up a little bit. Okay. You can okay. That what does that allow them to do? Wait. This not gonna work. Yeah. Yep. That ain't gonna work. During your opponent's turn, while it's in graveyard, you can target one fallen special summon either that. Ooh, okay, I see what they're doing. During your opponent's turn, while this card is in your graveyard, you can target one fallen abbess in your graveyard, special summon either that or this monster and banish the other. So they got that. Did they have a fallen abbess? Yikes. That was actually a good play. That's a good play. They set that for security purposes. That's smart. That's smart. Because now, the problem is that no matter what I do here, they can do it to me. They can do the thing to me. They can do the thing to me. There's not entirely a way out of this. I'm trying to think about what I could possibly do here. Okay. They're probably going to wait a little bit. Yeah, there ain't much I can really do here. In terms of dealing with that, what they're trying to do. I don't think. We'll see, though. We will see. What I'm going to take here, it honestly doesn't entirely matter what I take here. We're going to do this. We're going to banish whatever they're protecting back here, we're about to banish. Whatever this is, we're banishing it. We knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. So, yikes. Yikes. I figured that was coming. So now my board is... I wonder if they're going to... Okay, yeah. Okay. But now they're going to get this effect. Do I even get a chance to pop my... Yep, nope. Yep. The smarter play here would have been... The smarter play, and what I should have done... Well, first of all, what was even that card that I banished? Okay. The smarter play here, because I kind of messed up. Yeah. Damn it. Was instead of immediately going into banishing, because that's a quick effect, what I should have done was go into doing the spell or trap. Just leave. Basically, instead of banishing whatever this card was, I could have banished Fallen of Albaz when they popped that effect. And then it wouldn't have worked because Albaz wouldn't have been on the field. So, yeah. That would have been a better play. I misplayed. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes! God dang it, bro. Yeah, I misplayed. This is GG's for me. There ain't really much I can do here. I don't have any monsters, and these monsters, I don't think Vadis works unless I have... And no, I think Vadis might work. We'll see. We kind of have to pop Vadis here. Yikes, yeah. If I would have did it the other way around, I would have been good. If I would have did it the other way around, I would have been good. But I did not, because I'm P-brain. P-brain. I'm P-brain. I'm P-brain. Okay, so now we can pop Return It. The problem here is that he gets so many things, bro. He gets so many things. Yeah, we're gonna wait. He gets so many things here. Look, Jesus, bro. We can negate this. Okay. We're going to Solemn Judge, I'm assuming, fault. Yeah, get that up out of here. I didn't even know you could use that for that. I'm stupid. Okay. We're going to pop Returna. We're going to get rid of this. Okay, he's going to do the thing again. He's going to banish a card. So if this card is in your graveyard, you get a branded spell or trap. Yikes. Okay. And all of my monsters are getting destroyed. Well, good thing for me, I don't have any monsters. I need a generational pull right now. This is actually pretty good. I don't even know what would help me here. The best thing I could hope for here is Pax or Martha. Pax or Martha is my best bet. Okay. Alright. The worst thing I can pull here is Ash or Maxi. Yeah. That's basically GG's. That is basically GG's. That is not great. Because Stella can't really do anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop here. Up. Oh my god, bro. God dang it, bro. Dang. I'm gonna end the video here. Not a great day at all. Just butt whoopings, bro. just, bro. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. This is just a bad one, bro. Ritual Beast, branded, just cooked all around, bro. I'm really mad at that last duel because I feel like I could have got that branded player if I did opposite of what I did, because I really just needed to get rid of Fallen of Aldaz. And I think, at least I think the way it works when they play that card, I'm not sure if you can actually react to that card. So I wonder if I was able to actually even banish that. I don't know, bro. I'm tired of playing against branded players. As always, let me know in the comment section. Have you been playing a lot of branded players, or is it just me? And happy dueling, everybody.